Hey guys, it's Ethan Hill, handsome and wealthy, and all my handsome and wealthy men tune into this video. Now, this video is called How to Detach. All right, man, this is a skill that once you master the skill, it never goes away. It's something that you need to do, all right? Because as you guys get older, as you guys deal with more women, the thing you guys need to understand is women actually love men who are detached. Funny enough, okay? Funny enough, okay? So here's the reasons why, okay? Number one, women love detached men because they're not needy, okay? They're doing their own thing. They got other goals. They got other hobbies. They're busy, all right? They're not busy checking in on her all the time. And they have a life of abundance, right? Socially, they're out, life of the party, center of attention. And they just got a lot going on, okay? That's number one, all right? Number two, right? These men are attractive, you know what I'm saying? Right? They're attractive in the way of they're giving more, right? They're giving more to their purpose. They're giving more to people around them, okay? They're constantly in abundance, like I mentioned before. They're just attractive people. They have attractive qualities and they're confident, most importantly, okay? All right. And then number three, right? Detached men can control their emotions, okay? This is important because as a man, I've made this mistake before, but man, we are not making that mistake anymore, guys. If you are a man, you have to control your emotions at all times. It doesn't matter what the situation is. You can mess up, right? But make sure not to do it constantly. Control your emotions, okay? That means not being overly angry, overly sad, overly negative. Okay, those are the three most undesirable traits in a man: overly angry, overly negative, and overly sad. Okay, gotta control your emotions. So when you're detached from your emotions, you are way more stoic and you're way more grounded. And people trust that, especially if you want to lead your relationship. Okay. All right. Number four, detached men can make tough decisions, all right? Whether it's deciding whether the next spot to go to, whether it's moving to another state, right? Whether it's moving on to a new career. Men that are detached know how to make the right decision without involving their emotions, right? And that is important because once you have a clear head and once you're able to make decisions without being emotional, it makes you that much more competent and it makes you more powerful. Okay. All right. Number four, detached men are men that have options. All right. Detached men have options, right? Detached men, learn how to cut somebody off like that. If they're not on the program, if they're not following, the standard that you set as a man, because as a man, you got to lead from the front. They're ready to go and just be by themselves, right? You don't have to cut off somebody and go chase the next person. No, it is better to cut the person off and just be by yourself. You don't got to go and, chase a whole bunch of women because that is a waste of time anyways, man. Let women come to you. Let women come when it's time to be. But if you're with somebody that is not putting up value, they're not trying to help you out, they're not adding something, cut them off, all right? Number six, detached men are men that set high standards, okay? So like I said before, we cut off women that aren't valuable to us, but we're also setting high standards, right? We're making sure that we get king treatment, royal treatment, because here's the thing, as a man, if you're providing and you're doing what you need to do, you got to have royal treatment, man. You can't be getting out here disrespected, out here getting insulted, out here letting yourself get manipulated and thinking that you're going to accept that behavior and you're going to get cucked, okay? And think that's going to roll, man. Nah, hell nah, man. You got to make sure that you're getting royal treatment, man, especially for men that are grinding and trying to build a life for themselves and for the woman that they want to be with. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to have those high standards and not tolerate disrespect, okay? And then last but not least, man, because we're going to make this quick. I want you guys to watch the whole video. And you will watch the whole video because you're going to get this game, right? All right, and the last one, men who are detached can and will ice somebody, okay? Now, what does this mean when you ice somebody? You put them on ice, okay? So when you ice somebody, that means you don't talk to them. You leave them on red. You're able to walk away, okay? That is the purpose of icing somebody, okay? And it's not just women. It's for anybody, man, because here's the thing. As a man, your validation means the most. Your validation means the most. Like, you don't need anybody's opinion. You can give a F about anybody else's opinion. Your opinion means the most, okay? You don't need to go chasing validation from anybody else, but your validation means everything. Never base your validation on others. Base your validation on yourself, because the moment you realize that nobody is coming to save you is the moment you realize that your validation and your hard work and your work ethic is going to get you out the situation you're going to get to. But your validation will also put you in a place of higher importance. Okay? So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, Handsome and Wealthy, turn on the post notifications, and you guys share this video as well. And I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. And we're going to sign out with our slogan: attract the woman you want, not the woman you're settling for. It's Ethan Hill, Handsome and Wealthy. And we're